The FBI's surprise visit to Hulk Hogan's mansion has unearthed a revelation so shocking that both fans and investigators are struggling to make sense of it. Known worldwide for his towering presence in professional wrestling, Hogan's private life has suddenly taken center stage, though not in any way people expected. What began as a routine inquiry quickly unraveled into something far more sinister, triggering speculation and countless questions. The world wants to know, what, precisely, did the FBI find within his upscale house, and why are so many referring to this finding as a game-changer? July 24, 2025, the world lost not only a wrestling legend but an American legend. Terry Gene Bollea, better known as Hulk Hogan, was discovered dead in his Clearwater, Florida, house at age 71. While years retired from wrestling, his impact throughout pop culture continued gigantic. With his trademark mustache, bandana, and booming voice, he transcended the sportsman. He became an icon of power. But even while tributes came flooding in, the conditions of his death begged more questions than answers. Hogan's son Nick had come over for a scheduled check-in while his wife Sky Daly was out on a wellness retreat. What he discovered was gravely disturbing: his father lying motionless in the home gym, an area that had always been a testament to Hogan's iron will and strength. Paramedics were quickly summoned and administered CPR. He was taken to Morton Plant Hospital but was declared dead at precisely 11:17 a.m. Authorities initially suspected natural causes, a heart attack or stroke. But something wasn't quite right. And that's when the FBI got involved. No forced entry, no struggle or trauma signs. Even more peculiarly, the gym was sparkling clean, too clean. One of the agents likened the scene as eerily sterile, almost staged. The state-of-the-art security system of the house, with HD cameras and motion sensors, had been manually turned off. That was extremely out of character for someone as paranoid as Hogan. Pinellas County Sheriff Daniel Miller confirmed FBI intervention at an intense press conference, saying, "This is no longer just a local case. There are serious concerns that must be addressed." The investigation rapidly accelerated, with the FBI's cybercrime unit delving into Hogan's online history, phone logs, smart home records, and encrypted texts. Physical materials from the residence were gathered to see if any foul play was involved. Next was a bombshell from Nick Hogan. His dad had gotten a creepy phone call just a day before he died, a call that left him shaken visibly. The FBI tracked the call to an untraceable number translated through overseas servers, making it the highest priority lead. Although the substance of the call is classified, it's brought rampant speculation, from death threats to top-shelf conspiracies. The probe is now leaning towards possible homicide. While waiting for autopsy and toxicology results, agents believe Hogan could have died with secrets known only to him. The fact that Sky Daly is not the biological mother of Nick Hogan has made people take a renewed interest in Hogan's life. His initial marriage was to Linda Claridge in 1983. He and Linda had 2 children, Brooke and Nick, and were household names due to their popular reality show, Hogan Knows Best. Although they seemed to have a flawless life, their marriage unraveled in 2007 when Christiane Plant, a woman who Brooke worked with, said that she had an affair with Hogan. The media went wild. Linda sued for divorce, verifying the affair as her cause. Hogan insisted the allegations were false in his 2009 memoir, but harm had already been done. Their divorce was expensive, with Hogan getting no more than 30% of their liquidated holdings, around $10 million. He later disclosed that the psychological cost almost drove him to commit suicide. His American Gladiators co-star Layla Ali helped him through his worst days. In 2008, he began dating Jennifer McDaniel. They married in 2010, but after over a decade together, Hogan announced their divorce in 2022. Not long after, he found new love with yoga instructor Sky Daly. They got engaged in July 2023 and married just 2 months later. Through scandal, heartbreak, and renewal, Hogan's personal life mirrored the drama of his public career, filled with highs, lows, and constant reinvention. Outside the spotlight and celebrity persona of Hulk Hogan stood Terry Bollea, a man of heart, family, and a passion for simple things. His friends saw him as a kind, earthy Floridian who appreciated beach scenery, home cooking, and nostalgic talk about past bouts. Sky daily brought tranquility and stability into his life. A peaceful influence, she taught him yoga, meditation, and improved habits. Nick said that Hogan was in terrific condition, living carefully and working out cautiously. He wasn't irresponsible, particularly not at his gym, Nick added. Sky's absence in his last hours created another sense of loss. She was his everything, Nick said. She kept him grounded. She was his peace. Hogan was a familiar sight to Clearwater residents, either at his beachfront store or giving back to the community through volunteer work. He remained a cherished community member even as a world superstar. But something in those last 48 hours unsettles detectives. Hogan had been talking to his old friend, Kevin Nash, just days earlier, sending them each other cheerful texts. He was full of energy, Nash recalled. There was nothing in their exchange to suggest anything was wrong. Fans appeared outside his shop, leaving offerings, flowers, candles, and yellow bandanas. On one note was written, "Thanks for the strength, Hulk. You made us feel invincible." In the weeks before his death, rumors about Hogan's health flooded social media. Fans speculated wildly, even claiming he was in a coma. Sky daily put those fears to rest, stating via Instagram, "No, he's definitely not in a coma. His heart is healthy, and there was never any brain damage or lack of oxygen." Alarm had begun when Hogan went out of sight following May, and radio personality Bubba the Love Sponge stoked hysteria by claiming Hogan was close to death. Shortly, his reps explained the situation. Hogan had been hospitalized, but for routine treatment of long-term neck and back problems, injuries racked up over decades in the ring. His condition was not serious. Sky's words calmed the public somewhat, catching a glimpse of a man still fighting in silence, even if out of the light. Hulk Hogan wasn't merely a wrestler. He was the essence of a wrestling generation. When he body-slammed Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 before 93,000 screaming fans, he became an immortal. His popularity transcended the ring, to film, television, and mainstream popular culture. Whether cheering his red and yellow champion or jeering his villainous roles, Hogan was always in the limelight. Not only did he entertain, he inspired. The news of his death has caused the world to mourn. But several can't help but feel that it doesn't seem quite right. The spotless room, the disabled cameras, the enigmatic phone call, everything leaves one with disturbing questions. Dr. Elainer Garrison, a forensic scientist, stated, "Metadata doesn't lie. Digital trails reveal more than people think. Even what's missing tells a story." As authorities keep probing, fans inundate social media with tributes, speculation, and memories. His daughter Brooke released a somber appeal, "We know our dad influenced many people. But for now, we just need to be able to mourn." From Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to community Clearwater artists creating murals, the world is celebrating Hogan as more than an entertainer. He was an icon of toughness, perseverance, and American determination. And beyond the darkness surrounding his last hours, one fact remains: Hulk Hogan was bigger than life, and his legacy will endure.